Question 1. What do you call taking cards from your deck? That's drawing. Stacking? Yeah. What spell remains on the field after activation? A continuous spell. An annoying spell, definitely. 23 times. Skill winner is called. That is a match. Mulligan. What's the highest level monster a card can have? 12, even though technically speaking there is a 13 star in a weird way. Limited card. How many copies can you have in your deck? Just one. I love how he has a harpsichord theme. So, in the GX Duel Academy game, I'm not so sure about Spirit Callers, but in this game, it's you do a written test and then you duel against one of the random Slifer's as your opponent. In Duel Academy, you do a written exam, a skill test, which is the time duel puzzle sort of thing, and then you duel the test proctor. That's a pretty good hand. Especially since I have this. Let's pog off. Get it? Oh yeah, it's this guy. This guy used the deck that you start off with. Point for point. Alright. Let's break that steel cage. Ha! He used both versions of his monsters. Interesting. I remember when my hands were that bad. Do I have enough damage on board? Yes, I do. Nightmare Penguin. And that's all she wrote. Quick duel. Wow, that was worthless. And apparently the test is so taxing that you sleep to the next day. And what do you get for getting 100% on exams? You get nothing! Good thanks, sir! Alright, Chumley. Gained half a heart from yesterday. Let's see, so water, I believe wind is today. The wind pack is probably one of the more packs. So no hobbies today, eh? Alright, chummy. Here's a good way to level up your affection. Let's duel. Yet losing to somebody, I don't know how that would make you happier with them, but oh well. Zane, I get it because he'll respect you more. Because he's not exactly an easy foe to defeat. My grand move. Ah, there's his waifu card. Don't spell. This diffusion, huh? Ook, me gorilla. That's slightly annoying. Of course you don't activate the effect, you're out of the cards. Managed to saw me out at least. $1,400, $1,700. It's out for the Magnet Warrior. Let's go for exact damage. Gain the extra $20. He was worth more than I thought he would be. Alright, let's get some free money. I think I'm just going to go around for a little bit until I get get 3K, because it's like, I don't get it. I don't get it. How I can't just get this one rare card. It's just a rare, it's nothing higher. And then I'm done with the future pack. But buying a lot of the future pack also helps too, because the other thing too is if I get one of the ultra rares, we're going to be jamming. We're going to have to grind out the fusion pack so we can get more polymerizations for another strat I'm up to. That, and I just would like to have Polly in general. He has one of them in his hand, doesn't he? To begin with. That's unfortunate. Wongu. What was that? I knew it was going to be a jar. You know which one. Alright. Set this and pass. I can summon Chainsaw Insect and do something really funny to this kid. Accelerate the clock on his demise. I play this for no reason, so stop asking me. I don't even know why I set it down. Because these kids have no threat to me. That's unfortunate. Can't go for exact damage this time, but oh well. Okay. Prolonging the inevitable much? Hey, that's a level up. Yeah. This win streak's not going to last forever, so let's try to get these packs while we can. I can only buy 3 of them. Come on, Dorothy, please. Yeah, it's the win pack today. The problem with that pack is it is expensive. Come on, Polly. Oh, that's alright, yeah. Flame Swordsman! Destiny Hero Dogma, that's fun. Okay! That's a good card! Yeah, that card's not that good. I would prefer one of the other Ultra Rares, but back-to-back Ultra Rares is kind of insane. Especially since it's... Dandelions hit 3 in this game? Oh boy. Oh boy. And I have plans for that card. Now. It's not going to be a one of and everything in my deck. In every one of my decks. I haven't dual really? Let's go. You honestly scare me because you're one of the stronger duelists in the game. Yeah, the Almost Wood girls are, no joke. Listen, Mindy. And even still, after this game, Mindy is not a joke. She becomes a burn deck. Which, we all know how fun those decks are to play against. Okay, because she actually genuinely concerns me. Let's do this. You're another dinosaur duelist? There's two of you? I have a feeling that they just forgot Andrea was a thing. And they made a second one. Too bad it doesn't have piercing. You'd think a gorilla going berserk would have piercing as an option. Now, speaking of piercing, I get what you're doing. You want to put it back on my hand. Hyper Hammerhead is an annoying monster. But, no. No free damage for you. Breaker. That's pretty good. Don't trust your back row. Ah, crud. I hate when that happens. When it defaults to not your opponent's card. That one appears to be nothing. Call Haunted. Sure, put him back in my hand. I don't care. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, first let's punish. No attack, no defense, and piercing. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. And then, yes, please put Breaker back in my hand. I appreciate it. Because then I can use his effect again. Ah. That is the card I'm trying to get from the future pack for whatever reason. That is the only way to get it. And it's a rare. Why am I not getting it? Oh well. Ook, ook, gorilla, ook. Tyranno Infinity. I do have a copy of it. That gives me some ideas. Summon Breaker. Best part about bouncing Breaker back to my hand, I can use his effect again. Oof. And I would maybe only run 2 Infinities because I have ideas to get them banished. Running cards like Bazoo and Gigantes will help. I have so much for Field Spell. Green Baboon, eh? Just one monster, huh? Oof. She drew all 3 and couldn't use them. Oof. Well, that was unfortunate for her. It's a new high score, total stuff. Ah! Right. Let's do one of the more pathetic Obelisk Blue duelists. Damon. This Tarzan looking dude is actually one of the worst ones. I need at least 2 Sabrosauruses. I can make do with 1, but I need 2 for the deck to work. Because if I can't get the Black Stegos, then I might as well be able to do that. I don't know how this guy is an Obelisk Blue, because I don't get it. Similar how Nova is. How is he an Obelisk Blue? And how his deck is. There's another Obelisk Blue I like to beat up on as well. He's a little more confident than Nova, but his deck makes no sense. Why would you do that? Did he throw away a Bottomless? Am I going crazy? No, it was reverse trap. Would have been funny if it was a Bottomless, though. It's like, why would you throw that away just to nuke the field? Offerings to the Doomed is like his only good card. Now I have seen some games where they cut where you can edit their decks. I've seen them cut Final Destiny and the discard stuff, and then add Exodia. Because it's like, if you're going to just sit there and draw your entire deck, you might as well have a win con up your sleeve. I actually like using that card. Because Dekoichi is kind of hard to get a hold of, but that card was easy to get a hold of. I use it as a substitute for Dekoichi in my actual GOAT deck. Because that card did exist back then. I think it came out in Soul of the Duelist. Ew, he was worthless. 50 points? Ew. one of the more competent Slifer Red students in the game. There's a couple Slifers that aren't main characters that are actually, I feel they are above the level they should be. Yawn here is one of them. Now, I'm thinking of using one of his strategies for a later deck. I'm not going to use both strategies because it's very cloggy. And not for the screen, and not for the game to lag. Because there's a lot going on in this game's background. When he plays that card. Pandemonium. That's why I only duel this guy sparingly, because if he gets this field spell out, because there's so much going on, and it has to have the constant energy stream going on, and the lightning, it causes the game to lag, because there's so much going on. Touche. Oh! So he's going straight in, huh? He runs a Zera deck. So he runs cards like Warrior Zera, and Zera the Mant is one of his possible evolutions. Mazera Deville is one. And then Archlord Zerato is the other one. At least at this point in time in the series. Ooh, that's a good draw. I don't know if you can see this, but Stink Bug. I had an MST waiting. That's unfortunate. You know, if you're going to hang around there, you might as well give me some red butter. Just saying. I don't know you live in the U.S. Invasive species, people. It's a problem. We've had a lot of invasive species over the years. Stink bugs are one of them. And green baboon wouldn't really help me anyway. Just one back. Alright. The Hyper Hammerhead is my only hope out of this mess right now. And it backfired tremendously. Ah well. Oh well. Oh, Lord. What? Why? Why would you do that? Oh, so you can... Ooh, the strats. I'm impressed, Yawn. I'm very impressed. And take 1,000. Essentially. That's unfortunate. No. So, how are we getting out of this pickle? Well, that's a start. Stop the slowdown from happening. Yes, I will. That's why I was hanging on to it. There's no way I can beat it. Beat Zera without the field spell. Alright, let's go. Another pandemonium. And time for it to lag some more. Okay, a back and forth duel. I love it. But wait. Wow. I have found a glitch in the game. Excellent. Because by sending back fulfillment of the contract, that Zera should have expired. Oh well. Go with Alex Simo with this. How is Legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master a rock monster? When it's destroyed, remove the... Okay, it may not have been destroyed, but... Oh, is it like premature burial? That does create a problem. Well, at least I can get rid of one of them. If I need a Dark Hole or Cyber Jar, now would be the time. Zoo. Is that all you gotta say to me? Well, not good, folks. Not good. I did say this guy's one of the harder Slifer Reds. Do you all believe me now? Okay, this is so I don't die this turn. Again, if I needed Cyber Jar or Lightning Vortex or Dark Hole, now is the time, game. I would appreciate it. Compulse. Well, that'll at least help a bit. I'll just set Cold Wave as a bluff. I'll let that go through. Don't care. Ow. I will not let that go through, though. Skull Zoma. At least buy me a turn. It really stinks that I'm reduced to top decking. But I love how back and forth this duel has been. Waboku. Alright. Buy me one more turn. Sure. Ugh. Where are all my monsters? Watch me get a Dark Horror Lightning Vortex now, by the way. Well. That's unfortunate. Well, this determines whether I win or lose. Thank you. That's at least something I can use. It gives him extra cards, but I don't care. And that's to make sure that no more shenanigans happen. I suppose he doesn't have a reaction to Warrior Zera getting destroyed because that's part of his plan. The problem with his deck, though, is he gets clogged up because he runs too many boss monsters. Holy crap, what a duel. What a duel. That was actually kind of scary. He gave me almost 300 for that. Not bad. Alright, so I'm going to buy these packs and then I'm going to take a break. Because it is break time. I can only get 2, but... eh. Come on, Sabersaurus. That's all I'm asking at this point. I don't even care about anything else. If you give me, like, the Chimera Tech cards, too, as well, cool. There's Polly. Oh, yeah. Good. Good. I'd like to get another one, but we got it. Crops are... yeah. Just... I don't want that card! I'm happy I'm getting Ultra and Super Rares, but I don't want them! I think we might just have to cut our losses on that pack and just farm the Earth pack from now on. Alright, so I will be right back.